Good afternoon, Mr. Rajat. Welcome to YourPedia.
Good
So
afternoon,
this is
sir.
your snap interview for SJVN.
Yes, sir.
So we will cover the HR part. So please introduce yourself.
Thank you, sir, for giving me a chance to introduce myself. My name is Rajat Koshish and I am from Yamunanagar, Northeastern Border District of Haryana. I did my BSc and MSc with specialization in geology from Punjab University, Chandigarh in 2019 and 2021 respectively. After my post-graduation, I did PhD in the Department of Earth Science, IIT Kanpur. My PhD work focused on the ectotectonic and paleoseismic investigation along the Karakoram Fault, Ladakh region. I also got some before my PhD. I also got some engineering geology hand-on experience as an internship at the SJVN Limited, where I work on geological investigation of LHEP Stage 2, a project of SJVN Limited in Nagpur, Gujarat.
So you are basically from which state?
I am from Haryana.
So you are a student of PR University. So what is the current issue regarding the PR universities that is going on?
What is the current issue? There is actually a delay in the Senate election in the Punjab University. So the protest has been going on among the students. So now the issue is about to resolve as the vice chancellor has agreed to conduct the Senate elections within within 1 month or 2 months.
What will be the benefit to the students if the Senate elections will done at time or day later?
It is
Why?
actually if there won't be a Senate election or there is a decrease in the number of the Senate members, then the director will then the vice chancellor will have wholesome power of decision making. So through the Senate, the students are able to convey their demands to directly to the decision making panel of the vice chancellor. So that's why the Senate election is important for the students.
Okay, why you want to join SJVNL?
As I have previously also worked in the SJVN as an intern, so I am really motivated by their work culture, work-life balance, and stability. And also, my expertise and skill are perfectly aligned with the with with the demand which SJVN needs from the geologist.
How your visions are aligned with the SJVNL?
So actually, in my master's project, I work on the stope stability analysis, which is sort of the engineering geology subject. And also in my PhD, I work in the field of I got enhanced in the skills of the structural geology, geomorphology, and seismic hazards, uh, and also the natural hazards. So that's why these of the skill are these large infrastructure demands from the geologist.
Okay, why you go for PhD? Why not you join any industry after your graduation or post graduation?
So dear sir, I go for the PhD because I want to upgrade my skills, especially in the core field of structural geology and engineering geology. So that's why I focus to go on the PhD. Though my PhD is academically rigorous, but I always have a long-term goal to contribute in such large projects which are of the national importance.
Okay, you have already done your internship. So
Yes,
what you know about the company?
sir. SJVN is a Navratan Scheduled A company which is under the Ministry of Power. It has a headquarter in Shakti Sanan in Shimla. So as SJVN is a power generating. SJVN has a record to as a power generating company, especially through the renewable resources such as hydropower, solar and wind, and it also has one project which is of the Buxar thermal power plant, which is a non-renewable power plant sources. So SJVN has a leading role to produce green power.
So SJVNL has no office or the plant in the your state Haryana.
Yes, you said no.
Are you willing to leave your home state?
Yes, sir. I am from the border district. So from my district, Himachal is hardly 10 kilometers away, 20 kilometers away. So basically, I am from Yamuna, but my all, but I have a close connections with the Himachal Pradesh, so that's not any issue for
Who
me.
is the chairman of the company?
Sir, Shri Bhupinder Gupta, sir.
And who is the power minister, union power minister?
It is a Shri Manohar Lal Khattar.
What are the latest projects of the company?
Uh, the latest project from the company in the Himachal Pradesh are which are in the under construction phase are LHP, which is Lodi Hydropower Project Stage 1, Suni Hydropower Project, and in Uttarakhand it is Devsarai Hydropower Project. Uh, in Arunachal Pradesh, it is uh, Imini Hydropower Project and Etulin Hydropower Project. In Nepal, there is Arun Lower Hydropower Project, Arunfi Hydropower Project. Apart from the hydropower project, the solar power project are the Charanka and Parasan, and wind projects are its wind projects are in Khirvire and Sadla, and also there is one thermal power project in Bihar Buxar region.
Can you briefly discuss what your strength and weaknesses?
One of the strength is uh, that that I am multitasking and work under the pressure as as I have done such type of work such I have worked under the pressure during my PhD at IIT Kanpur also, and also I have work experience to work in the harsh location, as my PhD is also aligned in the Ladakh terrain, which is a harsh location, and I have spent months in the field. So the weakness which I am aware of is that sometime to assure the high quality work, I take a lot of time. So now I am learning it to balance the work efficiently. And also, sir, I have a poor handwriting. So, but now it is a digital era, so most of the work is done digitally. So I think so that won't be an issue.
So have you published any paper?
Sir, my one of the paper is under review in the quaternary international review journal, which is a Q1 journal. The title of this paper is the spatio-temporal variation of the slip rate along the Karakoram fault.
So your PhD is completed.
It will be completed within the next 6 to 7 months. It is my last semester, which will be going on.
Have you submitted your thesis?
Yeah, for my thesis will only be submitted in the last 6 to 7 months. Once the review of the first paper come and I submit the second paper, which is a periodistic investigation, I will be submitting my thesis.
How many chapters you have completed of your thesis?
Sir, at present, I have completed 2 chapters and one is under preparation.
What? Okay. Okay, how the geology relevant to a hydropower project?
Yes, sir, it is a very much relevant to the hydropower project, as we are the first one to visit the site and we are the first one uh, to decide the site for the large projects to get the maximum benefit of geology and to operate the project cost efficiently. The geologists work are basically to understand the ground condition as well as the associated natural hazard that will be associated with such projects. So that's why the geology work is more relevant.
Okay, how to handle the stress during
The
the field-based assignments?
field-based assignment.
Like in geology, like you will be the first surveyor, right? So a lot of pressure is there when we go to the field and We have to write our comments. So a lot of pressure is there. How to handle this type of pressure? Because a lot of expectation of all the sectors, all the sections are upon you. Society, company, government norms, various NGT, etc. So automatically it create a pressure on our mind. So how to deal it, how to manage it.
So, before going to the field, we do some remote sensing work. So we go to know some sort of idea what sort of thing we are expected in the field actually. So, but the sometimes the things we see on the field is somewhat different from what we observe in the remote sensing from the remote sensing data. So it is of first it it is first the hard to we have to spend a few more days or time even the months to understand the complete geology of this region, the complete geology, uh, and also we have to be aware about the shear zone or the fracture zone which are traversing through this portion. But at the last we have to be completely sure about our data, and we have to be complete honest about our data, because this data will impact the overall the project in the near future. If we try to manipulate the data in what's the if we try to manipulate the data, then it will be a major risk for the project in the coming future. So we should be the honest over the data, and we should be completely sure about the data which we are presenting. And
Have you any idea ki how to deal with the local community issues?
yes, sir. Actually, during the as I am a paleoseismologist, so we have to drug sometime trench in the field. So these trench usually come in the people's agricultural field. So yes, the people sometimes oppose such things, uh, but the thing are different for the large infrastructure project. The people will come oppose because they might have to migrate from such places, or they may issues due to the blasting and muck dumping. So we have to actually deal with them. We have to provide them. First, we have to make them understand that what we are going to propose, and second, we have to give them a proper compensation, and also we have to give some sort of like jobs to them so that they can easily negotiate with us.
What is the main role of NBWL,
Uh,
National Board for Wildlife?
so National Board of Wildlife is let's say I am not very much sure about the National Board of Wildlife, but it is something to protect the wildlife that it has prepared to distinct the wildlife. It has characterizes in geological parks, wildlife sanctuary, and biosphere reserves. I am not sure about the its goals.
It's not until you fall. Okay,
So
who is the Union Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change?
environment, I don't know.
That is related to your field. Mr. Bhupinder Yadav.
Mr. Bhupinder. Sir,
Okay, if you not able to get selected this in this interview, then what is your next planning?
sir, I will. So the my next plan only will be to go in this in such sort of industry which have developed projects for the national interest. So the my next planning will be I will continues to work hard and to get selected in such type of industrial company.
Okay, Mr. Rajat, I will conclude here. So yeah, you are only doctorate, like highest qualification you have got. So one post doctorate is there. I think it is in your field,
Yes, of
post
course.
doctorate,
Post
right? Okay. So otherwise, if we see, like as we have to appear in various seminars and paper presentation, but your fluency is not uh, developed. Like, so try to give your answers in a fluency. During our MTech, we presented our topics in the PhD. Various seminars we attended and we presented our papers many times. So
Mm,
that type of level, that type of communication, and that type of fluency
mm,
is not, uh, I am not seeing in this interview. Naturally, the highest qualification needs the highest abilities, skills. So try to give your answer with more fluency. Fluency should be
mm.
there.
Yeah,
Rest
sir,
to your knowledge point of view, rest is okay. But just
sir, actually,
fluency,
your
I
internet
if
was slow. I can't hear
yeah.
the last few lines which you
Hello.
said. Your internet was actually, I can't hear the last few lines.
Same I was asking about the fluency.
Mm-hmm.
A proper fluency should be there and eye contact should be there during your interview. Right? And rest is okay, just knowledge wise, everything is okay. But the fluency, I find that more fluent, if you improve your fluency and your communication skill, it will help you to grab this knowledge, right? And basic about like individual that is directly related to your field, wildlife, and many other issues like environmental issues are there, like COP26, India's commitment towards during COP28, now COP30 is going on. Okay, target net zero target 2070. So these type of things you must revise, and various basic norm. Although you are not from the law side, but basic norms about to environment and wildlife protection, and what is the various initiative by the central government for this, for the environmental issue, and what are the efforts and initiative by the company SJVN. So that must be revised because one or two question will be from current issues, right? Rest is okay. Already you are very well qualified. Your chances are good, but be fluent, right? And
Yeah.
energy level should be there.
So fluency, can you
फ्लुएंसी में जैसे आप थोड़ा रुक के बोल रहे हो ना, हर आधी लाइन के बाद, एक लाइन के बाद भी 1 सेकंड 2 सेकंड के लिए रुक रहे हो, तो एटलीस्ट 3 to 4 लाइन वी शुड बी इन अ सिंगल फ्लो. ठीक है. इफ यू टेक टाइम, देखो जब आपने क्वेश्चन को सुना तो क्वेश्चन के बाद आप 2 या 3 सेकंड के लिए रुक जाओ, ड्राफ्ट योर आंसर प्रॉपरली, एंड एटलीस्ट 3 लाइन्स शुड बी इन अ सिंगल फ्लो. उसमें आपको फिर पोज नहीं होना चाहिए. ठीक है. जब हम हर आधी लाइन के बाद और एक लाइन के बाद रुक रहे हैं, चाहे वो 1 सेकंड के लिए रुक रहे हैं,
Mhm.
नेचुरली वो आपकी एफिशिएंसी को, आपकी प्रेजेंटेशन को थोड़ा सा डाउन कर रहा है एज कंपेयर टू अदर कैंडिडेट. अगर बाकी कैंडिडेट अच्छा फ्लुएंटली बात कर रहे हैं तो नेचुरली दैट विल बी अ नेगेटिव पॉइंट फॉर यू. अदरवाइज that is okay, but if the other student perform much better, then naturally the chances of our selection will be less. तो कम से कम 3 लाइन आप एक सिंगल फ्लो में बोल सको. आपके आंसर के मान लो देयर आर 6 लाइंस इन आंसर, आप 3 लाइन, 2 लाइन, कम से कम 2 या 3 लाइन एक सिंगल फ्लो में बोलो. उसके बाद यू कैन टेक अ 1 or 2 सेकेंड, 1 सेकेंड pause, and again 3 line in a single flow. That will be good presentation, right? बाकी ठीक है, आपका नॉलेज बाई तो ठीक ही है, इसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. जस्ट फ्लुएंसी और आई कांटेक्ट शुड बी. ओके. ओके. बेस्ट ऑफ लक.
Okay, so thank you.